Yo, what's going on, guys? So today we are going to be talking about the Joe Budden Patreon again, for his podcast. This time it is going to be about does childhood trauma make you more promiscuous? And if you don't know what the word promiscuous means, pretty much does childhood trauma make you more likely to be a hoe? If you're more likely to be a hoe, if you're more likely to go out and be with multiple people or whatever it may be. And what happens when your innocence is taken from? I don't mean just having sex with somebody that you're in a relationship with that you plan, but when somebody takes it from you as a child, whether it's a loved one, whether it's a older person, all that stuff. So we'll get into that. This is going to be a sensitive topic video, obviously, but I want to see what you guys think. Comment down below, let me know, and let's get right into it.
If you met
how you lost your virginity?
How? What you mean how? There was no how.
You fucked, I know.
I know. Yeah, I know. Like it wasn't.
Like
really
how old would you?
I was
Who did
11.
you lose
She
it
was
to?
13.
Yeah, I remember that. Like you said, you was young. It was an older girl.
But again, so she was a 13-year-old though that had been
More experienced than you.
molested and all of that. So you know the in our hood.
Oh, let me not
growing
call that experience. That's not what I meant.
No,
I'm
no.
sorry.
But she was. So again, a lot of times when
It'll
younger
turn to
girls get molested, they don't look at sex the same way.
know.
So a lot of them are promiscuous. The girls that was in our hood that was promiscuous
Or not, but both.
I'm saying that was really, really fast. Most of them had been molested in their younger years. So the taboo of sex, they had already reached it, and now they looked at sex in a different manner, right? Like where girls be virgins and they lose their virginity like in an organic fashion, they scared.
I'm scared, as you say all this.
No, but when it got taken from them, no.
You too, right?
Yes.
You know you
No, you cook
You
it.
know
You
you just,
absolutely.
No, look,
I
when
mean,
it got
just was wondering where
taken
you
from
going.
them at an early age, a lot of those girls had already gotten it done, so they didn't look at it with the same fear anymore, right? Like I remember I was in college. The girl that broke my heart in college, her friend had gotten raped when she was a kid. She was mad promiscuous. And she said she was doing it because she felt like, nigga, I'm fucking you. You not fucking me. She got raped when she was a kid, right?
I've heard that before.
And she said, yo, so now it's on my terms.
I've heard something like that.
So this is extremely complicated. I don't think these kinds of things are broken down enough, especially in our cultures. So I graduated from Ohio State in psychology, first person in my family to graduate from college or to really attend at a level like that. My mom graduated later on from a community college locally around where she lives. But what he's saying, I think, is absolutely correct. I think it's kind of hard to kind of doubt the stuff that he's saying here. It's sad because childhood trauma for sure makes you more promiscuous if you have childhood sexual trauma in virtually all cases. I'm not saying all cases because there's some cases where that's not so. Some people become so afraid of and so they have so many negative feelings wrapped around sex they almost become asexual. Coming from like a science background to it, like a human is not asexual if they can reproduce, and like a normal person is not asexual, so that term isn't really accurate because that term has already been attached to something. So like when it comes to these kinds of things like childhood trauma and promiscuity, it's sad. It's really sad because when your innocence is taken from you and something like that is invited to your life so early, especially if it's from somebody that you care about or somebody that's a loved one, you might attach that love to that action. So you might think that that person won't love you unless, or anyone might not love you unless you give them that, unless you have sex with them, or if you do something to pleasure them physically, something that you might not even necessarily want to do. So I think this is absolutely true when he's talking about the woman that is going out and smashing guys like she's deciding to do this. The reason why she's doing it is because it's empowering her. It's making her feel like she cannot have that taken from her again. So if she's going around and she's the one that doing it, or she's the one that is doing it, she's not gonna feel that kind of pain and the despair that she felt when it was taken from her. So I think oftentimes people don't understand these kinds of things, and they judge those people harshly. And even if they say they understand, they'll sit there and they'll bash people regarding these topics. And I don't think that's fair. It doesn't matter how many people somebody has sex with or does not have sex with. Don't go out doing everything in the world to have sex with everyone you can. But if the person is clean, the person is well mannered, their morals and their personality should weigh far above and beyond that, because you never know what kind of caused that to happen. You don't know what kind of period that was in. You don't know if most of these things happened within a short time. So I think oftentimes people that are already assaulted as children, they tend to get assaulted even more verbally by people later on if they decide to be honest about these kinds of things, because they'll pick on them for being whores or hoes or easy or whatever it may be, just that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. I definitely want to know what you guys think down below. We have a little bit more of the clip, but let me know.
I'm fucking you, and I'll fuck you, and I'll fuck you. I fucked y'all. Y'all didn't fuck me. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of spun that narrative. So the girl that I lost my virginity to, she was already fast. Like, she was fucking older dudes. She was real pretty. She was like 5'7" at 13. Like, the older niggas was fucking her. She was 18, 19, 20-year-old niggas was fucking this 13-year-old girl. You get what I'm saying? So that's who I lost my virginity to.
Ish absolutely smoked all that shit he said. I just see it from the vice versa standpoint too. Like, I see the same way you said, some women that were sexually abused early on, they look at sex differently and treat it differently as they age. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of men who won't even say that they were sexually abused or taken advantage of. They just lost their virginity really, really early to somebody older.
Informal.
In a compromise.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And when that happens, same way you said with the chicks, I see the men kind of enact that through life.
It's probable. Probable.
So,
again, I don't have any, you know what I'm saying, on a personal level, but
I think a lot of guys don't talk about these kinds of things, so it's hard to get like an accurate number estimation of what's going on. But I think Joe is absolutely correct here. I think this happens all the time, and I feel like Joe is one of the people that speaks in a passionate way for men, and he doesn't mean it in a vicious way. And he's trying to make sure it doesn't come off that way. He's trying to make sure that he's getting people to understand this is the male experience also. So I know a lot of people think I just hate Joe. I don't hate Joe at all. I love Joe. I love the way he talks about mental health and things of that nature. I think he's a little extra, but I mean, his podcast is so big because he has such a boisterous personality. So, like, he always says this is not exactly who he is. He's like, oh, the comments always say I'm crazy, so let me calm down, like that kind of stuff. So, I like Joe.
I was talking to a girl, I don't even remember when I was talking to her, but you're talking to people, you get to know them. She's like, yeah, I sleep with the lights on. I laughed at her. Did I tell you the story?
Yeah, well, we
forget it.
Talked. Yeah,
I forget
we
it.
talked about
I'll tell you about it, but move on.
she said I sleep with the lights on.
Yeah, she was just talking.
Based on past experiences.
We talked about
She never
it.
said that. She was just like, I sleep with the lights on. And I laughed.
laughed.
I was like,
Didn't
you
really
grown
think
as hell, blah, 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 you scared of the dark. And then she continued to tell me, no, I sleep with the lights on because one day I was younger, the lights was out, somebody related to me, blah, blah, blah.
Climbed in my bed. Crazy.
Stupid me laughing.
Yeah. Nah, I get
Shut
it.
the fuck up, Joe.
And it's honestly important that he tells the story because a lot of people don't understand this kind of perspective. And this happens a lot. There could be the smallest kind of triggers for people. I know people get mad at the word trigger, whatever, but there could be the smallest little actions that will cause them to think about these events that happened. So they formulate their life around making themselves comfortable, whatever that may mean. Whether it's staying away from certain people, staying away from everyone, getting away from certain situations, the way they interact with people, all that kind of stuff. So it's like the nightlight thing, that's something that helps her feel protected. Because the night that happened, she probably didn't have the nightlight. So even if she was younger, her not having the nightlight is going, in her mind, it's going to correlate with that. I'm not saying there's no way past that, but I'm saying these are the things that people suffer through. So when you see people do little weird things that you may not understand, or they try to explain to you in a little way, oh, something happened, don't just shrug them off, because you never know what happened to them.
Everything ain't always funny.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You got to hear why people do
There's
things.
reasoning behind a lot of this shit.
Yeah, and it all stemmed from the crib at some point. So, yeah, come on, get me off of this dark topic.
Nah, you just fucked my whole. You know what I mean?
How? I ain't bring this up.
You fucked my hoes cheating on their man. Niggas cheating on they dude.
No, you was killing that shit. That's the one you was killing.
Anyway.
But y'all too.
And we will be talking about that in the next episode. That clip is a little bit longer. It's before this, so I'm gonna talk about that in tomorrow's episode. But I had to get those one out because it's literally 11:35. These videos come out at 12, so this might come out like 12:05. And if it's a little unedited, don't get mad. It is what it is. But yeah, guys, there's just a little bit more of this clip. There's about a minute longer that I want to show. And I'm gonna recap a little bit, but yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you like content like this. It helps me out tremendously. You guys have grown my channel so much, and I want to say, like, from the bottom of my heart, it means a lot to me. I wake up in the morning when I read the comments. I read every comment that I can possibly see. I go to the YouTube Studio app, go to my comments, start reading, try to interact with all of them. Even the hate comments, I love you guys. The hate comments are the best. But I'm going to start posting comments in the videos because I'm definitely getting enough comments now to do that. So I'm going to start posting the comments somewhere in the video. I'm going to sometimes have segments about it. And if I get enough hate comments or enough, like, really positive comments, I might make videos on them. The hate comments, I'm attached to. So if you hate me, let me know down below. If you guys like my content, I absolutely appreciate you. I remember your guys' names. I see you guys all the time. JP especially. I see you out there. So let's get at the end of this video ready, and I hope you guys enjoy this content.
I like that topic because y'all too, I forgot what was happening, where I learned that whatever we was talking about, y'all said y'all kind of prefer to cheat with somebody married, right?
No, I've done it a lot in my life. It's not a preference. It just, you stumble onto it. Like, you'll just be having a conversation with a girl. And you know, again, for me, I'm not the dude that be hollering like that. So when I was younger, online dating was my thing. Like the Black Planet, the Mejentes, the MySpace, I was, woo, right?
No, that's not your thing no more.
They gone.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they gone.
No,
So,
the internet's gone now.
But back then,
There's no internet. You kidding me? There's no way you're doing that still.
Can't do it anymore. Facebook.
No
Yo, anyway, right?
But that's about the end of the clip. Yeah, man, I love the podcast right now. I like what the space that's at. With Rory and Mal, I'm not saying it wasn't a bad space, but it's easier to get attached to a podcast that talks about more life-based things. Yeah, I liked hearing Rory and Mal and Joe talk Mal. I know everyone's complaining, you don't know the name. I say Mal sometimes by accident. It's not like a thing. It's Mal. I know. Mal. Like M-A-W. That's how they pronounce it. Mal. I know. Okay. But, so I liked the podcast back then with them. They talked about life sometimes, but it was never as in-depth, and it never got as sensitive as these topics get. So these get very in-depth. They divulge a little bit. I saw some people saying in their comments that they don't really talk about much. If you know about the culture, man, I'm telling you, it's just how it is. I feel like I can relate to them so much because they're like cooler older dudes. My dad is very similar to these guys, like in the way that they talk, some of the things they talk about. So it's like I can kind of sift through what they're trying to say. And in the culture, you're not gonna divulge all your personal information. So when they're very, very open about how they don't want to say everything, I like that. I don't want them to lie about that. So I like the little tea leaves they give us. I appreciate the content, and I got a little soundboard that I've been having for a while, but I haven't really done anything with it. So at the end of these episodes, what I'm gonna start doing from now on is I'm gonna start rating the episode based on 3 buttons, or these clips based on 3 buttons. The first one,
Terrible, apocalíptico.
that's if it's absolutely trash. I'm gonna start using that for other reaction videos too. If it's mid,
Okay.
shout out to Lil Jon. And okay, if it's hot fire,
I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire.
okay. So I hope you guys appreciate the content. I'm gonna have a ton more coming. I still plan on doing uploads daily. Today I'm going to make a couple videos, and I'm going to start making a ton of videos in the cut so I can have like maybe even like 10-15 extra reactions to things that aren't time restricted, so I can just pump them out, make sure that you guys have something every single day. So if you guys like that idea, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know. So I hope you guys have a great day. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.